It may work. It may not work. Either way we go, we're going to work. This place looks like a dang wreck. Come on in, children. Step right up. I don't know what to tell you. Got it. Can you hear me? Can I be heard? Bird is a word. Can I be heard? What the heck? Get out of here, man. Look here, Kane comes sneaking in here wide open. Can you hear me, Kane? I can't hear. Happy birthday, you mofo. You mofo. Oh, I ain't got my phone with me. I let everybody know I'm live, but it is what it is. I can't stay long, chicken bone. Can't stay long, chicken bone. What's been going on? What has been going on? What has been going on? That tastes like it's shit. That tastes like shit. Want to have a little sippy sip? No, we don't want to talk to McPhee right now. Get out of here. Well, I don't know what to tell you. People probably get notifications, I'd say, most likely not. Look at my nose, man. See that big snooter right there? A big gash across my snooter? Oh, well. This place is a wreck, man. See if anybody shows up. I don't know where everybody is. I haven't been on YouTube, and look, here come Rex sneaking, kicking in the front door, Jewels. Yeah, I came for supplies. I came for some supplies and thought I'd sneak in and say hi to everybody. Miss everybody. Look here, come kicking in the front door. You and look at this shit right here. Look at this shit right here. I come to have a little sippy sip because I haven't had a stealiness in the house. Kane, my moniker, Jewels. I've lost 30-some pounds, man. 30-some pounds. I'm down to I lost about 32 pounds. Yeah, 32 pounds. I look like a fucking, like I'm eating a chicken bone or something. Oh, come on, man. Look here, hunting and stuff with J's in the house. God, yeah, I lost 30. I think it's 32 pounds. Yeah, ours out in the house. Yeah. Oh my God. Look at my nose, y'all. I got a video coming out on this big snooter of mine. Look at that big gash across my damn nose. Get the frig out of here, McPhee, man. I ain't been on here since 1937. Oh my God. Oh my God. I come to have a little sippy sip because it's been out here for, how long's this been out here? Shit, it's been out here for, I like because you love this man. I appreciate it, Monica. Yeah, it's been crazy. It's been freaking crazy. I'm so tired. Brian's in the house. Oh, there you are, yo. Brian's in the house. Brian. Yeah, it was a deal with the coyote. Al. It was a deal with the coyote. Y'all know my love-hate relationship with Rosie Broers, right? You know the whole damn story. I mean, it's a long story. But I had a coyote in a drag, and he made it to a Rosie Broer bush. Very interesting. Mo's in the house. No, just I came in for some gas, for some supplies. I need some fuel, and I actually surprised everybody coming home. Window reviews, interviews, Thomas in the house. Yeah, yeah, I kind of surprised everybody when I left the mountain. I said, shit, let's go get some fuel and let's get some things done and let's go say hi to everybody. I miss you all. I've been up there for almost, hell, I don't know, 50, almost 50 days, 40 some days now. Yeah, I've lost 32 pounds, Mo. I knew I would. Yeah, I've lost 32 pounds. It's crazy. Anywho, I only got one cat so far behind. Yeah, yeah. There's a couple cats that's got me bumfuzzled, man. They's one anyway. I know he's I've tracked him. Yeah, that's good, Mo. Really, it is. Cause I'm absolutely just. I mean, doing a lot better. Doing a lot better. Uh, there's one cat, Al, that I tracked from the property to another guy's property, and yeah, yeah, the beard is yeah, it's the longest it's ever been. But still talking to the network. Uh, it is what it is. Look here, right here, come. There you are, son. Hey, I appreciate that, Grant. Look at this big snooter right here. I got a video. I got a members only video coming up about this nose, and I'm giving y'all my personal opinion on this hook bill damn nose of mine. Yeah, so it is what it is. I'm not taking the worry of the network what they're doing. But I promise, and I mean this, hey damn better not call me after this is over with. Damn better not call me when this is over with. Yeah, yeah, hey Grant, yeah. You got my big fat ass going across that field 567,442 times. I was like, shit, man, do I come here that much? Do I go across this field that much? Okay, good deal. Monica. Ooh, baby. Uh, trying to think what's up. There you are. Lisa Litt's in the house. Miss Catfish Regulator. Yeah, I set an Amazon box out all right. It was a MB550, and he went right on by. There's Cuzzo, Janeet. McIntosh. But I'm doing everything I can to stay off the ridge. I'm down 32 pounds. Barely. It was minus 24, the wind chill factor. Everybody was freaking out. Everybody was freaking out. Everybody was freaking out. It was minus 24 wind chill factor. And I was in an uninsulated trap shed. Scratching with D, man. God. Hey, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Just working. Just yeah. Yeah. Monster, the bromance lives on. The bromance lives on. Brooklyn chicks in the house. Yeah, I wanted to come and have a little sippy you all because this moonshine has been out here since 1937. Okay. Yeah, it's a sight. I'm eating good. I'm eating good. Damn, I'm eating good. I didn't think I'd be eating that good. I've lost 32 pounds, but I'm eating good, you know. I don't show everything, but God. Dilly dilly then, cuzzo. This has been out there for a while. Y'all remember this jar, right? Sure. Dilly dilly, my peoples. You know how we roll. Probably gonna kill me right here on camera live. That's got a burn to it. Dallas County Scratcher had to change the name. Why? Yeah, the moonshine. Yeah, I took a little bit, but I'll be honest with you. I'm being honest with you. I stay so busy. By the time I get ready to lay down, it's 7, 8 o'clock. I'm being honest with you, and I'm falling asleep writing. And I take my medicine and add wood to the stove, and then I'm up at 12 adding wood to the stove. Then I'm up at 3 adding wood to the stove, and most likely about 4:30, and then I'm up. Throw me a little breakfast song, make the journey to the outhouse, and back out on the line. That's my day, every day. Off the mountain we go. Had coyotes come to the trap shed. I had deer, squirrel, rabbit, stuff like that. I mean, just nothing to write home about. But I'm tired. Whoo, baby, am I tired. But I'll have a video coming out this week. Y'all got to see some of the places I've been. I'm telling you, you've got to see some of the places that I've been already. This week I concentrated more on scouting. I mean, I've caught some coyotes now, and I've caught some fur, but I concentrated more on scouting, and I took y'all some pretty places, and oh God, yeah, yeah. Brooklyn, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm just, you know, that being off grid, a lot of people say a lot of things, and I'm not knocking nobody. I'm not saying that it's not in their realm of doing, but that being off grid's a big deal. It's a big deal. Trust me, it's a big deal. When I go across the ridge, I can call. Ronnie is in the house. But being off grid for almost 50 days now, and it's been it's been a learning experience for sure. It has been a learning experience, Mo. Uh, Baja's in the house. Yeah. Um, I try to eat minimal from store bought. I appreciate you, Mo. Sure do. Miss Lisa Elliott. I appreciate you all. Uh, we're gonna try to have a birthday party. Okay, I'm not gonna promise that, but I'm coming off the mountain at least for my birthday. Scarlett is doing good. She just every time she sees me, yeah, yeah. It's when you coming home? When you coming home? When you coming home? When you coming home? Gone beds in the house, wide open sideways. Yeah, yeah. She just Lisa. She asks me often, when am I coming home? Um, I'm still talking to the network. I mean, I don't expect anything now, but you know, I'm not doing any more lists. I made that clear. Uh, the network needs, the network needs, the network needs, the network needs. It's over with. Man, I'm glad to see you gone, man. Adjusting well. Yeah, she does. That's the problem. She wants me home. Everybody freaking out when it was like minus 24, uh, and the wind chill factor, especially on the mountain. Um, people were freaking out. The locks were froze on the gate. People couldn't get to me. It was funny. People were burning shirts trying to heat the locks up, trying to get the locks untied. We gotta get up there. Shit. And just out of the blue, what the funny thing was, just out of the blue, I picked up the two way. And the two way, Lisa. You know what I'm talking about, Lisa? I picked up the two way and I said, "Hello, is anybody out there?" I was just pissing around. I've been cutting wood. I've been stacking wood. I've been hanging some of that Mylar bubble wrap silver bullshit. That I mean, it looks like crap, but it's warm. That's all that matters to me. Because when you're cold, let me tell you, you're cold. So I was picking up the radio through the day. True story. Boom! There he is right there. Come kicking in the back door. Section 8's in the house. So I was picking up the two way and I was like, hello, is anybody out there? Hello, is anybody out there? And I'd set the two way down and I'd go back to work. And I had it like on the NOAA weather, listen to the weather to see when that shit was going to break. And then I would pick up the two way and I'd say, hello, is anybody out there? And it was just dead silence. I'd turn on NOAA and I'd work some more. And I picked up and I said, hello, is anybody out there? Renee said, we're trying to get to you. I'm like, what the hell? What the hell? She said, we've been hollering at you for about 2 hours. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I knew if I could tough it out the 3 days that I would be okay. That's not. No, it's not. I got enough firepower and ammo, and I'm just careful. Just careful. Brooke. Yeah. 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 You know how Will Smith done an I Am Hero? Hey, you know how he got on the thing and he would say, I have food, I have water, I have shelter. Anyone within the sound of my voice, if you can hear me. And I was doing that shit. I was just pissing around. I was like, hello, is anybody out there? And just like dead silence. And there last I said, hello, is anybody out there? And they said, yeah, we've been trying to get hold of you for 2 hours. I said, I'm okay. I'm warm. I'm fed. I'm good. They were down there burning shirts trying to heat the locks up, trying to get the locks open. The locks were froze. So anywho, I've been at the pond. I got some damn good footage of the pond. Uh, yeah, it's crazy. It's funny, but it was like I started my side. I wrapped the side by side in a big old tarp to keep the wind off of it. Just to keep the wind off of it. And I'd go out there and I'd start it, and you let me tell you, cornbread. Let me tell you, when you go to the outhouse at -5 degrees, you rethink life as an entirety. You know what I'm saying? When you go to the outhouse and hit -5 degrees, you rethink all your decisions that you've ever made. I've been honest with you. I ain't lying, Mo. Hey, Mo, I ain't lying. I'm like, damn, everything disappeared. Everything disappears. Shit. Hurry, boy. Hurry. You don't sit there and be trying to flip through Facebook if you had Facebook. Yeah. Yes, somebody said there ain't no way I'd go out there. I said, shit, that's the part of being off grid. That's the whole point of being off grid. I mean, there ain't no way I could do that. Yeah, I monster. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, damn, some of my navel disappeared. Wind chimes blowing in the wind. I was like, son, damn, damn. Oh, that hurts. But yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, once the cold hits, they're no longer wind chimes. You know, in summertime, you wind chimes, but when you sit down on the you sit down on the hoe and hit -5, everything changes. Everything changes. Yeah, yeah. uh, yeah, for real. Yeah, I ain't lied. No, no, it's tough. I I'm enjoying every day of it, every moment of it, and I've said that before. But damn, it's tough. It's tough. Uh, I dropped 32 pounds in what 40 some days, 48 days, 49 days. I don't know how many days. Hell, I ain't. Well, today is the 12th, and I left the 12th. No, they ain't the 12th. Today's the 29th, dumbass. I've been there almost, I think the first will make 50 days. Oh, man, you didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that, Evan. I'm telling you, man. Well, I'm afraid to short out. Everything else be shortened. Section 8, I love you, bro. Ah, it's been a sight. Hey, it's been a learning experience. You think you can cut enough kindling to do you 2 or 3 days? No, no. Got a load of ash wood yesterday. I was worried about the wood situation. Everything was wet. Everything was wet. Poured the rain. You think you got it figured out and you wake up and it's something damn brand new. Somebody said, why don't you go home? Oh, God. A cornbread. I found some kennel coal. I found 2 big blocks of kennel coal. I'll explain to you all what kennel coal is when I take a picture of it. You can't burn much of it. My biggest challenge so far, I'm trying to think what my biggest challenge was so far. I woke up and the trap shed was 37 degrees inside. I was so exhausted. I just when I got in the bed, I was out. I was gone. And when I woke up, it was 37 degrees. I had went to bed with a pair of insulated bibbed overalls on and a Carhartt. That's probably the only thing that helped me. No, water's not an issue. Water is not an issue. I've got a 60-gallon uh, food grade uh, drum with a lid, snap on lid. And as I come off the mountain, I fill up and take it back up the mountain. So I've been able to keep up with the water supply so far. The bathing issue is something I don't like. Uh, you know, because if you watch all the food, man, I'm catching more than I can eat. I'm catching more food than I can eat. No, that's one of the things and I'm not saying they're not coming. I don't know. They sent me a message. My phone's inside charging. My biggest challenge is keeping my phone charged. That is my biggest issue as of yet. I mean, that's the biggest issue. As I'd have all kinds of footage, but I'm so limited on because the cold absolutely just it drains it. Just it's cold up on the mountain. It just the battery bank. Um, yeah, 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 yeah. Now I canned some potatoes. I've got vegetables. I've got potatoes. I've got onions. Um, I've got some peppers, canned peppers. Uh, I've got very little store-bought, very little, just in case. You don't want to go up there with a rock and a stick and think you're going to make it in the mountains in the wintertime. It's not going to happen. You go up there with a rock and a stick, you're going to come back hungry with a rock and a stick. I try to set small traps for small furs, squirrels, rabbits, grouse. The river's froze, so there's no fishing. You can forget that fishing shit. Till it thaws, you can forget it. I've never seen that since I'll be 52 January the 3rd. 52-year-old. My birthday's about, well, January 3rd. Oh, yeah, come on down, man. We'll do some scouting. We'll pull the hammocks out and pull us a springtime camp trip. Andrew is in the house. The side by side started excellent. I mean, had no issues with side by side starting during the cold snap. It was you 58, I'll be 52 in just a few days. Just a few days. But like I said, I went up there with just a little store bought like pinto beans, kidney beans. I took some chili powders, seasonings, meal, flour, salt, sugar, pepper. I'm talking about jars. I'm not talking about just little old containers because I knew I was going to be up there for 4 months. Thank you, Miss Jenny. Look here, John Paul. Oh my God. Thank you, Brooklyn. So yeah, it's I live in Harlan, Kentucky. Yeah. 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 I was worried about my hypoglycemia. Is what I was worried about, Mo, because I was afraid. I took one spell the whole time I was up there, and it got really bad. It was really bad, but I was able to, I was able to. I got up. I got up like 3 o'clock that morning, and yeah, I'm in my 50s too. So look at my big snooter there, Monica. I got one little short 28-second members only video coming out. I'll show you what led up to it, but then I'm gonna have just a short because I'm gonna do it in sessions. I'm gonna do a video in sessions, and then I'm gonna have one little 28-second. I think it's 28-second. Might be just 8 seconds. Hell, I don't know. But it's just a little bitty short segment video. Yeah. What the hell going on out there? People. I do not. That's a good idea. Jules, I didn't even think about it, to be honest with you. I didn't even consider that. That is a good idea. See, what I do is I do a supply list. You couldn't watch it? Well, I'll change it. I'll go over and change it while I'm here. Yeah, you need to see that one. I'm sorry. I'll go over and change it, Grant. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny. It's me. It's classic me. Because I caught a coyote in a drag and he headed, and when I'd found him, big dumbass me walked right by him. Well, I rode right by him. And then I look, and I'm like, damn, where's my drag at? And I got to looking, and I was like, shit, I've lost my drag. He's a dog with a drag on it. So I started tracking him down, and he was down on the field in a rosy briar bush. Look at that big snooter miniature. So the video gives my opinion. I'll change that video, Grant. I don't know what I was thinking. But yeah, Jules, I'll do that. That is a good idea. Not used to that much noise. Freaking me out. So I'm down 32 pounds. You need fruit too. Oh, sugar, canned fruit. Probably right. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, you want to, with my condition, what it is, my pancreas quits working. It just quits working. They thought I might have insulinomas on my pancreas, but I don't. It just, I've got a sorry ass pancreas, okay? It works real good and then it just quits. Damn, son. Quiet down out there. But, probably after the season, cornbread. Season ends in February. I'm on the downside of it now, which I mean, I'm still expecting cold weather. I just got a load of ash wood yesterday and probably need one more load, maybe two. But yeah, what we'll do is we'll throw up some hammocks and we'll head out and throw some bread on the fire, a bit of coffee on the fire, some beans on the fire. But what it is, Jules, I have to eat when my sugar drops. I keep gel packs. I keep the glucose gel packs with me, and if I get real bad, I'll take one. But I took one spell the whole time I was up there, and it was real bad. It was real. Captain Jerk is in the house. 100 souls. Look at this beard. That's the longest my beard's ever been. It's almost 28 inches. Captain Jerk is in the house. Almost 28-inch beard. I don't know. It's pretty healthy. I don't give a shit for that oil, though. I'm just telling you. I would not recommend the oil that I'm using. No. No. Hi, bye today. Love you, brother. Love you, bro. Thanks for coming in. I'll be back. I'll be back soon. Glitter world. Hell, a beard. I love it. Yeah. Yeah, I think about 27, almost 28 inches, 27 something, almost 28 inches. That's the longest it's ever been, but I have to keep it braided and pulled away because I about lost it a couple of times. Yeah. Yeah. Sure did. I said, now I know why I braid the damn thing. I'm coming to see you, brother. I hope you do. You help me come clean this damn mess I made. I made a mess. I made a hell of a mess in here. Hey, I had a Bushnell light. Now listen to me. If you want a light, you want a hands-free headlamp, get a Bushnell. I've had this Bushnell since 2014 or 15. Now I'm being honest with you now. I'm not gonna lie to you. I had it in the Kodiak tent that I used to go camping. Remember me going live on the mountain in the Kodiak? I had this Bushnell light. Okay. I lost my Bushnell light. It had been in that Kodiak tent for 2 years. I pulled that Kodiak tent out. JCT's in the house. Peppers is in the house. God, all my people's coming in. But I pulled the Kodiak tent down. I didn't put it up. I crawled in it. And lo and behold, hanging on a little old pull string of the door zipper was that Bushnell light. I plugged it up. I've been up there almost 50 days, and I've yet to have to charge it. And it still works great. Get a Bushnell light. Rechargeable. Yeah. Some stuff I wouldn't recommend. I can tell you what to work off grid, and I can tell you what you need to throw away before you take it off grid. True story. Ronnie, I appreciate you coming in. So, yeah, the beaver was 68 pounds. 68-pound beaver. Well, actually 68 too. Yeah, yeah, because I mean, yeah, I'm being honest with you. I'm not much. I worked in the mines. Your light had to last at least 16 hours. At least 16 hours. Just so you know, you have ruined all my Sunday nights. I love you, man. You mofo. Um, but that light, I'm being honest with you, it was hanging. It had been hanging in the, well, since I went camping in the Kodiak, and I crawled in the tent, and there was the light. I was like, oh. So anyway, I talked to the network last week. Um, it was more of a serious conversation, more of a straight up conversation. I don't know. Yeti's in the house. God. Oh man. My hands. My hands are bad. They're bad. I don't know if it's just the water, the weather, or just. I was trying to think of what would cause it as far as Happy Murray everything. uh, I think it's the soap that I'm using. Yeah. I had Kodiak cake flapjack mixed. Yeah, oh, is it good? I've got I've got I've got I've got food that I haven't even touched. And but my favorite, and I've been honest with you, my favorite is a bacon wrap. If I'm eating anything bacon, yeah, bacon and soft shell. Yeah. That was I Yeti. That was the dumbest ass thing I believe I've ever done in my life. I'm being honest with you. That's the dumbest thing I believe I ever done in my life. I wouldn't about to let him go. And all I had was that 40. And my big ass went walking back down that railroad track to go get that 22. You know what I'm saying? I got some hate on it. I don't really give a shit. I don't care. Hey, opinions ain't gonna keep me warm where I am. No. Let me tell you what you have to do to be off grid. You have to be a make do engineer willing to scavenge. That's what you have to do. Yeah. Yeah, Camo Cowboy Outdoor said he was surprised it didn't get me. Yeah, it's crazy. I was afraid my trap would let go. I had him in a blow, but I was afraid the trap would let go, so I grabbed him by the tail. I said, hell no, son. Hell no. You ain't going back in that hole, son. And and I was gutted. By the time I was done, I was spent. I had to sit down. A&J Outdoors in the house. Cool. I want you to try some bobcat. Bake it. Don't fry it. Ain't none of them safe now. Ooh. Yeah, that fur turned out. The castor, I'll be honest with you, the meat, I don't know if it was just where they was in a pond, because pond water is still. Pond water, river beaver, they're not as bad because the water's moving. But pond water is not moving. And I wished I'd have made a video. I mean, honestly, I wished I'd have made a video. When I skinned the last beaver, he had parasites in his next to his tail on his back. I can't explain what they look like. They were nasty though. And I wished I'd made a video. I wished I took pictures or some shit. Maybe the next one because there's more in there and I'm after 'em. But if I run into that again, I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna take some pictures. What I'd done with him, Yeti, honestly, I rode fur to fur. I put him in a Ziploc freezer bag, wrapped him in a towel, put him in the freezer. My flashing beam is here. So I've yet to, but man, that fur is, I've got enough fur to make me, I'm being honest with you, that fur was huge. I'm not going to sell that beaver fur. You know, as I did with the coyote, the last one that came off the mountain, that's going to be the fur. I'm just probably about another 30 minutes. It's getting dark out there now. And I have to ride back up. She takes me back to the side by side and the bong man is in the house. Oh yeah. I'm definitely getting a trapper's hat made out of it's not gonna be a mountain man's hat, it's gonna be a trapper's hat made out of the beaver. I'm definitely doing. I've got one that I won from Scott Collins, and that's the style that I want it set on. But it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be. I'm not going to sell. I'm not going to sell the beaver out of that pond. I thought the one beaver was huge, but dude, that last one, I don't know what he was thinking when he headed for that Bilal, but at 3:30, but he wasn't going nowhere. No, he was massive. Yeah, yeah. You need to honestly. I'm not. I know people probably just like um, some of that meat is excellent, and some of it you just need to watch for parasites, discoloration. Wayne, how you know what I think about when I'm struggling? Do you know who I'm thinking about when I'm thinking about your ass when I'm struggling? Your damn whispering in my ear saying, "Embrace the struggle." I said, "Hell, I'm having sex with the struggle, son. Shoot, me and the struggle's engaged to get married. I ain't embracing it. I've fallen in love with it. You know what it's like to go down to the outhouse in -5 degree weather? Wayne Hall? I know you do. I made some breaded turkey cutlets last night. Turkey market had from last season. You got to pick the buckshot out of that stuff. Come on now. Well, the first cat, a fried part, a baked part, because some people say fried, some people say baked. I didn't know. The baked was off this. I'm telling you. But that's why y'all got. I'll go over and change the video because I'm eating. I'm eating when I'm talking to you all, just for a little part of it. And I'll go over and change that here in just a moment. Uh, when I head off here. Um, but yeah, you need to. But the baked bobcat is, oh my God. Little Tony Satchery, Creole seasoning, salt and pepper, onion, lemon, put it in the oven, make your rice, you're good to go. Grandpa Kevin, Happy New Year. Yeah, it is almost New Year's, ain't it? God dang, man. It is almost New Year's. Oh, Yeti. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah. Squirrel, rabbit, grouse. Yeah, I missed you all. I have absolutely top it off Wildweed celebration. Exactly right. I've got some moonshine here that's been out here since 1937. Every finger, every finger that I have, and I'm not flipping you guys off, every finger that I have looks like that. Those little places, man, are bad. I don't know if it's the soap or what it is, but man, I can't touch nothing. Yeah, I think of the same thing. I think of the same thing, Wayne, when I think of you. Um, a lot of people say a lot of things, and my wife asked me. She said, "So what's next?" I said, "Ain't letting this mountain kick my ass. We're not doing that. I'd never be the same. I ain't gonna say it ain't been hard. I ain't going to say I ain't questioned, because I have questioned. I've been angry a lot. A lot. I'm not going to beg. I told Renee this changed everything. This has changed everything. Kentucky Trapper's in the house. You was right. Kyle's moving. I caught 3 in the same damn drag. Female, she didn't go nowhere. Male, made it to the rosy briar bush. And the last one was yesterday. So y'all have yet to see him. He was a male. He was heading to the rosy briar bush, same damn trail, and I stepped on the drag and stopped him. I said, no. And the funny thing about it is, I was coming over the hill. I said, man, wouldn't it be nice to have a coyote in the same drag? There he was, jumping up and down the weeds. Like, shit. Damn it. You was right, Kentucky Trapper. You was right. And you know the thing about people, a lot of times people don't say you're right when you're right. Gulf Coast in the house. A lot of people won't tell you that they're wrong when they're wrong either. I don't want to be that fella. I told y'all we'd go all the way with or without the network. I told them that, yeah, about 3 or 4 days ago when I was coming across the ridge. I was having a bad day. I was mad. I know what I was told. I know what I done. I've worked my ass off since July on a list. Voiceovers was the last video. Catchphrases and voiceovers. Do you remember? I do. Because that smoker was Friday. Love you, Monica. BA dropping outdoors in the house. But I said we'd go all the way, and I'm going to go all the way. I like the turn that it's taken for me. Rob Q. Yeah. But I like the way it's no, I'm 40, I don't know, 48 days, 49 days. The first, I don't know, shit. The first makes 50 days. The first will make 50 days I've been off grid. I've got 4 months. 4 months. Miss my wife, miss my kid, miss my family. I miss going over and going, click, turn up the heat. And I'm not complaining. I miss going, water. But you replace those things. See? People say, you talk crazy shit. Maybe so. But you replace those things. You don't do this shit right here all damn day. Huh? I mean, I'm not knocking you now if that's what you do, because I do them. But being off grid, you don't do those things, and you replace those things. You have to. You go crazy. Somebody commented and said, work until you fall over. They wasn't lying. I'm down 32 pounds. It ain't from worrying. I ain't worried. I go to sleep just fine. Far popping and cracking, and me laying there with that big 40, safety off, just within hand's reach. Yep, Wayne, you're right. And when you went through Virginia, that's the hardest part of the. You get the Virginia blues. You see nothing but trails and trees on the Appalachian Trail. I know. You know, roughly, about 85% of the people that quit the Appalachian Trail quit right there in Virginia because they can't stand the silence and the solitude of being alone. You sure can, Monica. You sure can. Look here. Lady Perez is in the house. If y'all don't have Eileen Lady Perez, please come to the main office. Please come to the main office. For another cycle. I figured you'd be like Martin Handel. I figured you'd be like Martin Handel. I made a video. I make a lot of videos and I delete them. I probably shouldn't, but I do. But anyway, I was going to say something, changed my mind. Nevertheless, yeah. This has made me look at everything different, man. Everything. Love you, fam. Hey, I'll be to see you when it's over with. I'll be to see you. I appreciate you loaning me the traps. They have helped tremendously, son. The more steel, the more the opportunity. The necklaces are working good. But thank you, Laney. I appreciate you, honey. I just wanted to pop in and keeping my stupid phone charged, Lisa. I do my videos with phone only. And I've got a bank charger, but when I send the bank charger to get Kathy's in the house, God, look, here comes sneaking in. Love you, Yeti. When I send the bank charger to get it, because I come off the mountain down the valley every day, and I see people often, not the same people. I've met a lot of new people, a hell of a lot of new people, whole damn village of people. And that's been a big deal. But I'll take the bank charger that I have. I can't think of the name of it. I had the box right here, but I can't think of the name of it. Oh, there it is. There it is. When it's cold, A&J, I love you, man. I appreciate you. But when it's cold, no matter what you do, you can't keep anything charged. You try to keep the phone as close to your body as you can. And I try to keep the bank charger in a warm place. When I go off the trap line, I come back. Uh, yeah. Yeah, that's that one bank charger. Yeah, that's it. But when I come back, the problem is when I come back, your trap shed is probably about 25 degrees. I don't know. I don't know. PA trapping, I don't know. I don't know. I had a solar panel, and it was crap. Uh, I don't know if it was just the brand or what it was, but I was hiking the Hensley Settlement. You remember all the hikes to Hensley Settlement. So I was hiking the Hensley Settlement, and I had the solar panel out and the sun was shining, and I think I got one little old dot all day long. And I might have been able to call 911. That'd be about it. Yeah, yeah. So if when I leave in the morning, I try not to leave early because the cows are still feeding, and I try to let everything settle down. But when I come back to the trap cabin, it's sometimes 25, 30 degrees inside, and I have to come in and I'll make a video. I'll make a video. Uh, when I come back in, I have to build a fire. So I'm going to show everybody the process of what I do when I come in. Uh, it's a struggle. Yeah. Lady C's in the house. God. Nevertheless, guys, I love you all. I mean that. Um, the numbers, people's. You know, I'm not. I don't know. I'm not. I'm not gonna worry about. I'm gonna leave the mountain without regrets. I'm gonna leave the mountain knowing I done everything that I thought I could do. I'm gonna hold up my end of the deal. I'm still under contract. I was told that. That upsets me. Yeah, that Cole Andrew. Oh, son. Oh, son. Oh, yeah. I found some kennel coal, Andrew. Kennel coal. You got to watch that stuff because you can take a lighter and just light it. It'll just there it is. It'll burn your. It'll. I woke up. I woke up. I didn't. Wasn't actually thinking, and I put some in the cook stove, and I was like, damn. I pulled the cover off, and I was like, damn. And I got up, and the whole top of that stove was glowing. The whole every plate on that stove, that old meal master was glowing. It was glowing. I said, I have burnt this place down. I was thinking about what I should get out, what's most important, but I have burnt this place down. I felt of the walls, they were cool. I went outside and felt where the pipe comes out of the wall and up, it's got the bonnet. It was cool, but it was 90 some degrees. It was like 96 or 97 degrees in that trap shed. I'm like, dude. Stacy Morgan. I have lost 32 pounds in almost 50 days. 32 pounds. I wasn't going to trap the pond because of the walking. I mean, you got to walk in, you got to walk out. There's no way around it. So I dug out the deer cart. So I pulled a 68-pound beaver. Well, the first one was 40-some pound. He wasn't big at all, really. But I pulled a 68-pound beaver down the tracks to the side by side with the cart. I got down there. I made y'all a video. It's funny. 50 boring Sunday. Oh my God, that Gibson's still in the house. Stacy, I appreciate you. Sure do. Yeah, the Gibson's in the house. No, no, no. I'm eating good. I'm eating good. I'm not eating as often, because I'm so busy. I take a little lunch bag with me. Look here, Dan, the string bender Anderson's in the house. I take a lunch bag with me, you know. And if we go on hikes, if we decide to scout, and I've done a lot of scouting this week now, I'm gonna tell you, if I'm not, well, I wished I'd took pictures. I wished I'd made video. Pond beaver, I'm afraid of pond beaver. I'm just saying. People say, "Well, you're too soft." No, I ain't hungry enough. Because the 68-pound beaver that he had parasites. Yes, he sure did. He had parasites. I was like, shit. What is that? Oh, what is that? Hey, get that out of here. River beaver, I wouldn't mind. Pond beaver, there's no water movement. Dan Anderson, I love you. Oh God, my birthday's the 3rd, so we're gonna try to have a small. I didn't even think Zoom was even gonna recognize me. Shit, I like never got on here. I had to go through all kinds of Chicago just to get on here now. But we're gonna try to have us a little dilly the 3rd. Ponds come. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I wasn't about to let that one beaver go though, Laney. No. I got a lot of hate over it. Got a lot of hate. Hate didn't feed me though. Hate didn't keep me warm that night. Mm-mm. Hate didn't split no kindling, carry no wood. Mm-mm. Yeah, yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Gummy. But yeah, I got a lot of backlash over the. I got a lot of backlash over the Smith and Wesson beaver deal. Where I am, it ain't like you really care. Yeah, there ain't nothing good comes from hate. Pick up my guitar. I probably already forgot. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Shit, I don't know if I don't even know. Right there's the man that played guitar. Where you at, Dan Anderson? Stand up, boy. Stand up. One thing I hate is Rosie Brawers. Laney, I hate Rosie Brawers. Especially with yeah, yeah. I was skinning the beaver in the trough and I was like, ooh, because I was wanting to eat some beaver meat. Pond, I don't care. Or river, I don't care. Pond, no, thank you. Gibson's in the house. Yeah. Dan's guitar back there on the wall. That's a Dan guitar back there. I've got sorry. I've got a long way to go, children. I love you guys. I got to go back across the mountain. I'm going to change that members only video. Grant McIntosh. You've got to see. I have actually wrote down every conversation, every feeling, every day of everything so far. I have about 250 pages of everything so far. I sure love you all. I love you, Lenny. Sure do. What the hell? But nevertheless, I'll be back. I'll be back. Where do we go from here? I don't know. It's definitely been life changing for sure. Sure has. Hmm. Sight. I will, brother. I keep that sidearm on me. I watch, I listen. British Columbia, I missed outdoors one. Yeah. You see my first bobcat cases? I haven't been able to watch. See, that's the thing about where I am. I can get messages. Renee sends me messages all the time. I try to respond. Somebody sent me an email the other day. I don't know who it was, some Roger dude. Um, there's no way I can respond. I read y'all's comments. I'm like, man. Or I can get on YouTube Studio. Now I can get on YouTube Studio. Um, it'll only show me like the first 3 or 4 comments, but that's it. If I go out on the ridge, I can call. But other than that, I have nothing. When I come here, just like tonight, I had no intention of even going live, and I told Renee, I said, I want to see my peoples. That's what I said. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Jules, it's every feeling. It's everything. I write down everything. the struggles, adjusting, the good times, the bad times, the sad times, the hard times, the cold times. Uh, it's a different world when you come out of looking up at that light to looking up at a coal lamp or a Bushnell headlamp. It's a different story. Need a booster, not the shot. But Stacy, I appreciate you. I sure do. There's nothing like being out in the mountains. Trust me, there's nothing like being out in the mountains. From the pig, I don't know where it's at. I don't know which way it went to. It went somewhere. Uh, I don't know. You know, um, it's definitely been. Um, it was bad. It was bad. It was bad. Ooh, baby, get 'em, PA. Yeah, it was bad, Andrew. It was rough. I'm not gonna lie. It was rough. I kind of thought about maybe I'd just come off the mountain and wait till the weather breaks. And I thought, if you can't stay up here now, you just go ahead and pack your shit up and go home and stay. If you can't stay here now, don't stay at all. It's not the Ramada Inn. It ain't Hotel Six. It ain't. It's heating your damn bath water up on the wood stove and taking your bath. It's keeping yourself busy, finding yourself something to do when you have nothing to do. And believe you me, there's plenty to do. They may be an hour, maybe an hour a day, that I can find myself something to do. No, leaving that mountain is the last thing on my mind. That's the very last thing on my mind. I said I was going to do it. They knew I was going to do it. I worked hard, worked myself to death to do it. Laney, I appreciate that, honey. You know, do that. I appreciate that. So we've got a few months ahead of us. Couple. Um, Everything's changed, though. It sure has. Everything has changed. Everything has changed. I saw where I was lacking a whole lot. A whole lot. I got too complacent, too comfortable. Be 52-year old January 3rd. 52. Been off grid almost 50 days. Been tough. Would I trade it for anything? No. I miss my wife. God, buddy, I reckon, son, that big, nice, warm bed. Miss my kid. It does put everything, Lenny, you're exactly right. I've heard a lot of people say, oh, man, I'd love to do that. For a weekend, yeah. Try you 4 months out. Minus 24-degree wind chill and no insulation. Try that out. I ain't saying I'm tough. I'm stubborn. There's a difference. I'm by no means tough. Shit, no. I'm about as tough as a marshmallow. But that mountain will make you or break you. You are exactly right, Rainey. You take a lot of things, you look around, you think, oh man, just throw that away. We don't need that. Hey, Kane, Kane. Yeah. But anyway, I'm gonna get off here, children, and I'm gonna go in there and hug the kid and spend a little time with my family. The Bong Man 420 Seth, I appreciate you. But I'm gonna spend some time with the family, get myself dressed, head to the mountain. First thing, build a fire. Take your miles to the mountain seasonal. Yeah. Stacy, I appreciate you. Monica, Kane, Laney, Dan, P.A. Trappin, Grant McIntosh, Janet, Lisa Elliott. I love you guys. This has changed me, Jules. I love you, Jules. Andrew, I love you, buddy. It makes me think a whole lot more about what I need to work on. But I got some good video coming up. I got some good footage coming up, good pictures. I'm going to try to add more video into the Alone in Appalachia. I'm going to try to shut my mouth and quit talking so much over top of what I'm talking about. Breakaways. Man, I seen some pretty country today. Kathy. There's some pretty country out there. You have to go up the ridge line across the ridge top to get to it. But man, there's some pretty waters out there. I will, sucker. PA Trapping, I love you guys. I love you all. Jules. It's your boy String Bean. Heading back off grid. Tired. I made a video about that today too. Might have been yesterday. Shit, I don't know. About being tired. I'll have it uploaded this week. Be looking out for the Alone in Appalachia. That's all I got. Pretty damn good stuff. I believe it is. I contacted the company about the snares. Peppers. It's a side up there now. It's a side up there now, I'm going to tell you. That's 70 yards to the outhouse. Let's go to plus. Thank you for coming in. Let's go to 30 months. Grant McIntosh has been a member for 30 months. Dilly dilly. Grant McIntosh. 13 months. Y'all gonna make me drunk. I gotta go to in-laws. That's the first thing she said. Tell that boy get over here and see me. Mother-in-law misses me. From the bar snare to the beaver catch. Busting ice all day yesterday. Busted ice all day yesterday. Because I promised my wife I wouldn't go out on the ice. Don't you go out on that ice by yourself. Don't you go out on that ice. Promise me. I said, I promise. Wished I hadn't have promised, but I did. Peppers, 13 months. I gotta get off here. I love you guys. I'm heading back off grid. This place is a rammer. Somebody come over here and help me clean this studio up. Yeah, the mighty son, this place is a mud hole. Looking for that light. I tore this place apart. I literally tore this place apart looking for that light. It is awful. Pitiful, pitiful. 29 months, Monica. Beantown. Breakdown. I gotta quit town. I gotta take my medication. Gotta get my tail in the bed. Beantown. Breakdowns in the house. Love you. Love you guys. The numbers are going up. New people coming in. I want to keep my old people, but I want to make new people too, you know. I want to make new friends. I want to keep my old friends, but I want to make new friends. I've made a lot of new friends. A lot of new friends. People that I haven't been able to reconnect with because I'm off grid. What the hell am I going to do? You know, I mean, if it ain't worth waiting for, shit for, it ain't worth having. Huh? That's enough moonshine. I'm going to go grab me a bite to eat. And I'm going to head back out to the mountain. I got 2 owls that come visit me every night. Sad. I love you all. This is your boy String Bean. Be looking for Alone Appalachia. Excuse me. Northern Grace. Northern Grace. But I'm heading back off grid, y'all. I'm going to go in there and change that video that I've set to private members only because I want you to see that. I want you to see that. That is important to me. It's just a montage, just an everyday occurrence. That's all it is. It's just when I get in the side by side and I start off the mountain, I turn the camera on. Okay. Sometimes I delete it, sometimes I don't. When I start up the property, I turn the camera on. Sometimes I delete it, sometimes I don't. I'm glad sometimes that I don't because, like the coyote in the drag, I was just talking about that coyote when I seen the coyote. But I've got just a lot of screw ups and just a lot of everyday occurrences that I put together for members only. I want to wish y'all a happy new year. And we're going to try to have me a small birthday dilly. I just want y'all just maybe and maybe just a few drinks. They're going to have shindig over here. So Mother-in-law wants to have me something, so I don't know. But I want us to kind of try to have just a small panel, and because I want to spend my birthday with my peoples, my friends. I love you all. This is your boy String Bean. I'm out of here. Always go far, stay longer. I'll catch you out yonder somewhere. 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 Love y'all.